Welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. Where, upon checking, I believe we are, let's not walk in the shit, please. We are very, very near the end. In fact, we are incredibly near the end. So, sorry. I think I've finally figured out what I'm going to do regarding the, Missing Link DLC. Also, this area will become used a little bit later, I'm pretty certain, for a side quest. I think I'm just gonna continue playing through this game normally. Yeah, continue playing through this game normally. And, keep it all in one playlist.
You one of Tong's boys?
No. I just like hanging out in the sewers because they smell better than what I eat for breakfast. Any other stupid questions?
Not yet. But if I come up with one, I'll be sure to ask. Where's the kid?
We thought he was in the upper city, holed up nice and tight inside the bell tower compound. But, as it turned out, the fox got nervous. Didn't like the look of Tong's flex stick, so they moved his son someplace safer.
What could be safer than inside bell tower headquarters?
You're about to find out, migrant. They're holding him just around that corner in the basement of an old noodle factory. Won't be easy getting him out either, because the men guarding him aren't your typical bell tower police. These are warriors, specially trained, heavily augmented.
I have a feeling I may have met them before. If that's the case, you got an escape plan?
You are the escape plan, my friend. Didn't Tong tell you? If bell tower finds out anyone else is involved, things are going to get very ugly in Lower Hengsha.
So Tong's willing to risk his kid's life on one man's abilities?
Not necessarily. When you get to Tong's son, give him this. He'll know what to do with it. Now get going. Wouldn't want you to miss your next ride.
Okay. Well, let me pause so I can explain these points without being interrupted. Yeah, I think I figured out what I'm gonna do for Missing Link. I'm just gonna play through the rest of this game normally, without stopping to do it. I'll delay the releasing of the parts that take place after Missing Link in the story until Missing Link is finished uploading, just to keep the whole story coherent like that. Missing Link will be its own playlist to make things more organizationally sound. And, well, I think that's the long and short of it. Shouldn't be too hard to do simply because, well, last I checked, I believe, I had videos scheduled on the uploader already, all the way up to the 27th of September, and it is the 14th as I record this. 2:28 in the morning on the 14th as well. Also, that was probably some of the most realistic reverb I've heard in this game so far. Come to think of it, I'm starting to think that maybe the volume of the reverb is so high because I've got this game running through Creative Alchemy to force it to do all the audio through hardware. At least I'm pretty sure that's what that program does. That may be the reason behind it. Also, fair warning. This pre-order bonus mission, along with Missing Link, I'll cover that right now. Both of them are done completely blind. I have never played either of them before, because again, I did not own these DLCs until mere months before I started this particular LP. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about this. All this gas. Though I appear to have alerted somebody. So, I can say already that this quest is one of the downfalls of this game, if only because it's completely denied. You're completely denied access to it if you don't have the, if you didn't pre-order the game or if you didn't get or buy the DLC when it was released afterwards. It's a shoddy business practice that I do not support. But I bought it anyway because this game is fucking awesome. There's a grenade launcher. I am intrigued. Also, I see you up there, little vent. Also, I just remembered something that I was intending to do to try to increase performance while playing these games. Let me do that real quick. Okay, well, I had to restart the game and DX Story to reap the benefits, but just to explain, I've got a 2-monitor setup here. I almost never use the second monitor because the cable is terrible. Really just have it on when I'm editing videos as the preview window. And I get the feeling that something's going to happen up here, so I'm sorry to keep doing all these pausing and explaining things, but I'm going to get it all done here so I'm not interrupted and wasting time talking about this stuff while trying to actually do something. Yeah, barely use it, the second monitor, so I decided to just completely shut it off, so the GPU is not even sending a signal to it. So far, it doesn't seem to have made much of a difference, but, I mean, if I'm not rendering 1024 by, or 1280 by 1024 pixels on another monitor that's not actually doing anything, logically, that should improve performance elsewhere. And I was wrong. No cutscene. Or, not cutscene, dialogue. Or anything of the sort. There we go. In a way, I'm kind of wanting to, well, for one thing, I want to go back and check out that other path. Yeah, for another thing, I kind of want to go non-lethal through a lot of this, just for the bonus experience. I don't know, not that it really matters that much. I mean, I've already got everything I need. And I probably should have bought something other than, you know, the noise canceller, because, well, I guess I was so exhausted that night, I didn't really notice until after buying it and not seeing anything about it that it's a toggle one. Just pretty unfortunate. Oh man, these look exactly like the ones you can open. Well, that will cease to be a problem pretty shortly, I'm quite sure. Yeah, with all the hacking I do, maybe I should invest in stealth. Hacking stealth.
Access granted.
Or something like that. Whoops. Accidentally double pressed there. Let me just double check what I need to do here. Obviously, the main objective is to rescue Tracer Tong. Okay. I think I've got a handle on it now. Again, this is completely virgin territory for me. I have never played this expansion before, so you'll have to bear with me going with a blind playthrough for a bit. I'm certain that people have been following this channel for more than maybe a week would already have experience with me doing a lot of blind playthroughs. Lovely. Hey, a mirror that doesn't work. Hooray. It's not like the Unreal Engine developed in some dude's basement in the mid-90s had such a feature or anything. No.
Son of a bitch, intruder!
Well, I fucked that up. Real bad. Shit.
Open wide! Where are you running to?
I'm not running anywhere.
You will not leave here.
I think I will. I think you're full of shit. There we go. Thank you. Get out of my way, box. I'll just place a mine. Just place a mine in the trash bags and crawl away. Damn, I don't... Hate that. I screwed myself over there. So now I can't even shut off the alarm remotely. Well, that was conveniently timed. Right as I opened the door. It's kind of awesome. Alright, let's go back this way. I think I cleared out everything I needed to do over there. As far as I can tell. I just get the feeling that going here might be a little bit safer. I'll shotgun all these guys with the shotguns. Come on, they're... Shotguns are terrible. I just hope that nobody thinks to look through the windows. That could be, you know, quite a problem.
Access granted.
Probably shouldn't have shut it off there, but... You know, honestly, that is the trade-off. You can either leave it to be possible for them to turn on the alarm, or you can... Whatever. Okay, I'm actually reading these emails out, not out loud, but reading them legitimately here, not just skipping over them. Because, well, again, I've never read them before. Yeah, you can... It's kind of a trade-off between allowing them to shut off the alarm, which in turn, allowing them to turn on the alarm, rather, which in turn allows you to shut it off, and making it so they can't raise the alarm. Which in turn makes you not be able to turn it off.
Hiding over there?
Nope. Shit. Well, it's a good thing I'm not going for the ghost bonus or anything, because I genuinely would have fucked it up real badly.
If anyone is hiding, first on target. Hit the alarm. Hit the alarm.
I'm just wondering who saw me, to be honest.
Hit the alarm.
Oh no, there's a mine there. Oh.
Hit the alarm.
No, nobody's going to hit the alarm. There is no alarm to hit.
Hit the alarm.
No.
Come on back.
Alright, I hit him with a trank dart. I'm certain of that. So he should be falling asleep. Thank you. Thank you. And I am just doing poorly with this whole stealth thing.
Get out here.
Though, to be honest, I have to admit, I probably haven't really been even trying all that well.
Take him out.
He'll be falling asleep shortly. Man, I'm starting to consider actually doing a full non-lethal playthrough at some point. It just seems so easy once you get the trank rifle and the add-on for
I'm
it.
gonna find you.
Yeah, I was totally in that corner, man. You got me. But yeah, I guess I think, you know, just going through non-lethal seems really quite easy. And honestly, it seems like it's the preferred way to go through it because you get you know, rewarded better for it. Which I can honestly say amounts to a criticism of the game. Because it more or less points you towards one certain playstyle. You know, constantly hacking everything. Going non-lethal with all fights. If you want to get the best results. And honestly, I just think, as much as I like this game, I think the first game did it much better. Whereas, you know, in the first game you could do things pretty much exactly how you wanted. And, yeah, the consequences would differ between what actions you chose to do. Okay, that's another way to get in there. Yeah, the consequences would be different depending on what you did. But you wouldn't actively be punished in a way for choosing, you know, say to shoot somebody rather than knocking them out. That's not to say there aren't certain instances where something similar to that happens in the first game. I won't spoil them. But you know, it never happens in the way it happens here. You know, there's no, you get double the experience. No, triple if you know, leave the guy alive. But if you kill him like you do normally in shooters, especially to people that are trying to kill you, why, we'll punish you harshly for that. Yeah, let's open that door. Hey, Tong! Oh, come on, man. Really, you don't notice that your door is open? So yeah, I get the feeling that this pre-order bonus mission is going to be really quite short. But, not too big of a deal, really. Yeah, because I'm already at the cells, so I've kind of expected them to be a bit further away from the controls. Did I not shut off that camera? What the hell? Let me... Yeah, I could swear that I shut it off already. I'm thinking maybe I... Yeah, I must have accidentally clicked on it trying to, you know, just open the view. Because I think that's how the camera systems worked when hacking security panels in the first game. Not sure why I distinctly remembered that at this point, when I haven't played or seen anything regarding that game in quite a while, because Hippocat hasn't updated his Nihilum LP. Also, is that... That looks like a Zyme vial. What the hell, man?
You Tong's kid.
So my mother keeps telling me. But you are neither bell tower nor Chinese. Am I to assume my honored father is covering his back by sending you in to spring me instead of his harvesters?
Wise assumption. Let's get out of here.
I don't think so. Last time I checked, bell tower had a lot of firepower out there. You may have been able to slip past them with ease, but I'm thinking it's safer in here. No offense, American.
None taken. I wasn't crazy about the odds myself, but when I questioned it, I was told to give you this.
Well, well. Way to go, Father. This changes everything. Assuming they reassembled it correctly. You ready to go?
Tell me something first. How the hell was Bell Tower able to nab you?
Whatever do you mean?
Come on, kid. I may not be 100% up on the triads, but I'm betting your dad's not far from becoming a dragon head. I find it highly unlikely that the local authorities could just waltz in and take off with his son.
Under normal circumstances, you would be right. But in this case, I'm the one who waltzed over to them.
You volunteered to be kidnapped? Why?
Let's just say, my father and I do not share the same love of augmentations. I find them dangerous and not something our family should be putting so much trust in. But father expects me to... how do you say it? Follow in his footprints? So a change of scenery is required.
I'm not following you.
Tong Si Hong would never willingly allow his only son to leave his side. I needed a way to convince him that I had to leave Hungsha immediately.
So you orchestrated the kidnapping. You're playing with fire, kid. By pitting the Triads against Bell Tower, you've put the entire population of Lower Hangsha at risk.
That may be true. But you are here to rescue me, aren't you? So my plan seems to be working this far.
Right. And sometimes the more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your grasp.
I will try to remember that, American. Are you ready to go now?
I'd feel a lot more confident about things if I knew what the device was and exactly what you intend to do with it.
You mean they didn't tell you? Not surprising, I suppose, given how much Father enjoys his little secrets. I assume you've noticed how his harvesters like to repurpose existing technology?
If you mean steal it from other people and sell it to new customers, then yeah, I noticed.
Not necessarily a practice I approve of, but not everything gets resold. Sometimes it is taken apart and reassembled into something more useful. A handheld version, for instance, that doesn't need to be implanted in the human body to work.
You're still not telling me what that thing is.
Easier if I just show you. So, shall we leave?
Yeah, but stick close. Your father and I have some unfinished business to take care of, and it all goes to shit if I don't get you back to him in one piece.
Don't worry about that. I'll make sure Father sticks to his promise. Maybe even get him to throw in a little extra. But as grateful as I am for your assistance, from here on in, it's every man for himself. See you later.